Now it's been requested that I do a few things with the GAP IID tool. Somebody has said, can you show us how to bring up the digital speed? I've never done it before. Now you can do it. I can change the units from, we're obviously kilometers an hour in France, so I've got it set to kilometers. Let's just go through and change the units to miles an hour and we'll see what happens on the dash. So using the main menu button here, going to main menu, trip computer, down to units. You'll see it's at 100. I've already flashed the ECU CCF file, so it's reset all the date and time. I'm going to change it to miles an hour. So the speed out will stay in kilometers and you'll get a digital miles an hour, and that will change to miles an hour, like so. But that's not a lot of good to me in miles an hour. We've only done 87,000 miles, so it's pretty good. So I'm going to switch that back to kilometers an hour. Now I'm going to plug the GAP tool in and see if I can change the CCF files to bring up the digital display in the thing. I think Sam's done it once before. I don't know. Let's reach down here, pop the GAP tool in. That's in. Right, I'll do this on the iPad because that's bound to the tool. So right, so I'm going to go into car config, load the CCF files for the car. That will pull out what's on the car and what's not on the car. I've just been in and done the trailer because when we were hooking up the trailer, it didn't disable the parking sensors on the back. There was a couple of, I told it that a tow bar was trailer lights were fitted, 13-pin socket, but I didn't tell the car that a tow bar, a tow ball had been fitted. So it is now. So anyway, we're going to confirmed list, instrument pack. Now here it's got digital speed and digital speed units. So display, not displayed, displayed if trip computer is different to speedometer. Yeah, because so I'm gonna put that to display, apply that. Second display units, same as trip computer. So I won't need to change that. So what we'll do now is we'll hit upload changes, upload these changes. Engine will shut off automatically and it'll do its thing. And then it'll check for battery condition, and if the battery's not good up to the job, because it'll do a lot of on and off as it rewrites the CCF files. So we're all shut down now. The iPad's still doing something, obviously. Well, not the iPad, is it? It's the GAP tool. Right in the CCF. Now, I always get, at the end, it says failure to do something. And then when you click OK, it says CC files have been uploaded. So it's like, oh, what's going on here then? So the ignition will go on and off a few times. I must reset the service warning because that keeps popping up. Fantastic bit of kit, these GAP tools. I've been requested to, of course, the radio resets itself, everything gets reset back to normal, so I'm gonna have to reset all the windows, which I did a video on that. Reset the time and date and the radio and everything. Reset the sunroof, one touch button on the sunroof. Switching ignition on. Oh dear. This is why you have to have a good battery for doing this. If you haven't got a, look, it says upload failed. I shall click continue. CCF file, CCF upload completed. Make of that what you will. Now we'll have a look at the dashboard. You'll notice in here we have a digital display showing kilometers an hour. So let's have a quick little drive around the field. Well, we're doing 10 kilometers an hour. You'll notice there's no seatbelt chime either. Done a video on that one. So that is how you do that little job. Quite straightforward. So now we've got the digital part inside the actual speedo itself. Whether I'll leave that on or not, I do not know. I shall leave it on and see if the Hobbit notices. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please give it a big thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and we'll catch you in the next video. Bye for now.